bought this car in 2020. Was the price on this
21.
Oh, 21? Okay. Okay, so it's just literally like 4 months ago. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I texted you. You can speak while he's recording. The only thing is that Kylie and Leah told me that you should not try to be too much in his recording, just because it's like his thing going on. And the other thing is, which I wanted to tell you, is that the objectives with him is to make him go to a park and make him walk and stuff like that too. We were not doing it because of COVID, and again the things are surging. But usually, I mean, we travel to different places. Like I've been with him to Erie and stuff, and at Erie, there's a garden, so he walks there. So that's one thing, and the other thing is like try to make him, when he's trying to get something or meet people, like try to make him talk, because he's a bit shy. And he kind of closes his face when he meets strangers. So that's the other thing.
Got a rusty hopper in this one. There's one of those hoppers from back from one of the 4 grain cars on the train ride. So,
Are you from Ohio State?
I went to Youngstown,
Oh, Youngstown.
but I love Ohio State.
Oh. Yeah, Jeffrey also likes the football team of Ohio State.
I like the marching band.
The more, oh, right.
wow.
I have some Buckeye stickers on my book,
Oh, that's so cool.
and I have an Ohio State sticker back there. It's
Is
along
it
the
this
side.
one?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
the script Ohio.
Do you support an NFL team, which is no?
I could care less about football. It's the marching band.
Oh, okay.
There it is again.
Now, on a nice day, would he ever walk down here to watch us?
No, the thing is that one of the reasons why we're working with him, that we're the only people who make him walk. Like, he walks with his family sometimes here and there, but most of the time it's like he stays at home. He wants to, but when we come, he loves going out and making him walk. Like,
I didn't know if it was a safety concern, because it's really not that far to walk to here.
Yeah.
But it's
just that he
better
gets tired very easily because, I mean, we went to Greenville one time. I mean, we go to a lot of faraway places, but you don't have to. If you want to, you can. So usually in Greenville, he loves to see the train because the train is all over the city. It's like there's North, Fork, Southern train. There's one line, then there's another line. So he just wants to find out where it is. So at one point I told him, I cannot keep driving around. Let's walk. So he walked and he was very happy. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I want to get some of them Erie trains done before it snows.
Oh yeah, but Erie is...
Because we're not going to be risking going in Erie in the snow in the wintertime.
Oh yeah, and in the wintertime you can like discuss with him if you want to change your timings or anything. That's like more flexible, because in Titusville my car was in a ditch, so
So I'm just letting you know that if it, I'm just,
actually, I usually don't get scared while I'm driving too often. However, just the other day, Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it stormed to the point where it hailed. Oh my gosh. So I was driving my husband's truck and it's light in the back. Well, it's rear wheel drive as well. So whenever you're like going, it pulls the weight up. Well, hydroplaning.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't that fun. It was not that fun of a drive.
Wait, you were driving his pickup truck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I love driving the bigger the better.
Yeah,
for me.
I agree. No, because even like this car of her is my girlfriend's car, and I have another car which is a Subaru. I bought a used car because I'm only here like for 3 years.
I love Subarus. I had an Outback.
Oh, you had an Outback? I have the Forester.
Okay.
Yeah, the Outback is pretty cool.
I love my Outback.
Yeah.
Already been in 2 Subarus.
Yeah,
The Forester's one of them, and the Legacy, Legacy.
Yeah, the Nissan has a very good like grounding, but when it was raining that day, oh my god, it was like feeling like it's sliding in the air.
Before we got the Acadia,
Yeah.
he had a Sentra.
Don't forget the engine. I got the engine.
2013.
It was terrible. It was an awful car. It'd be very practical for like little in-town single person trips,
Yeah.
but otherwise
Yeah.
use this car. To me,
Yeah, is the Arcadia like the A? Like, there's the what's the brand of the car? Is it
so the Acadia is a GMC,
okay, GMC.
and it was basically the same size as this, but it had a third row.
Ah, okay.
But it didn't sit up as high. It was almost like a car bottom, but like an SUV top.
Okay.
So whenever it drove, it wasn't very. It didn't have that grounded feeling that you're talking about.
Clear, yeah.
And that car was not good in the winter. Like, even though it had all-wheel drive, the wheels were so far apart.
Yeah.
That it just. It skated. I always said it skated.
Yeah, no, it is skating. Yeah.
But yeah. I love this one.
Yeah. Oh, Jeeps are amazing. You have a very good car.
Her name is Jasmine.
Oh, you named it. Okay.
And that was another thing. I knew that the Acadia wasn't for me because I couldn't think of a name for it.
Oh yeah.
My Outback, her name was Ruby.
Ruby.
Even though she was black.
Yeah.
Ruby the Subi.
Oh.
And this is Jasmine. My Jazzy Jeep.
Jazzy. Oh, nice. I like it.
I'm one of those people that I tend to give like human qualities to inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I have a girlfriend, and my girlfriend does the same thing. I mean, I named my Forester because it was a Forester, and it's like the older Forester, so it was like Leo the lizard. I mean, I know Leo is a lion, but the car looked like a lizard.
Right.
Leo was the perfect name. I named it.
Well, yeah, like, this is gonna sound weird, but like Jasmine,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, you almost associate it with like a little bit sexy, a little bit tough, a little bit, and then Jazzy was like fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did is I got it in the garage, I backed it in, and I looked out and I'm like, Jasmine. Jasmine Elaine, if we're being technical.
Yeah. Because there's the Jasmine of Aladdin, you know.
Yeah, her middle name is Elaine.
Get out of here, grain hopper. I don't like rusty hoppers around town.
Didn't this come from Oil City, Jericho?
Yeah. Yeah, all the freights they come go to oil. All freights they come from Oil City.
Yeah. So usually they travel between Titusville and Oil City. I mean, yeah, you definitely love to go.
Oil City, down by like Electroloy.
Yeah, you know, there's like this a bit creek area. Just before the city, you enter the city. There's a creek area. There's a station, and this is where it goes.
Gotcha.
So we discovered a lot about history last week on the train ride. That this is the first place where they found oil.
Yes.
So I was like, wow.
Yeah, even though Oil City is named Oil City, Titusville is where the first commercial well was.
Well, exactly. By the Drake Well Museum.
Yes. So are they lining this up to get the right load before they take off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we do the freights, it's always full tankers and empty hoppers.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's right. And then when they return trip, it's empty tankers and full hoppers.
By the way, do you have, if you don't mind me asking, like a bachelor's in what? Like in the...
I have a bachelor's degree, but it's a general studies. It's liberal arts, social sciences, human services. So it's not really anything specific.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd been going to college for a long time.
Yeah.
And I just needed to finish.
Okay, got it. No, because in YAP there's like some great opportunities. Like, you know, I mean, I'm sure you've seen these emails coming around with job applications, but there is like one in Titusville, which or in Crawford County that they miss really badly, is that if you get a master's, let's say, in a specific field, you can do clinical counseling with the people, and that's like $36 per hour.
Yeah, the one that they're looking at me to do is the one in the school.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah,
the
in Titusville and
PETS. Gotcha.
Yeah.
The pre-employment stuff. And with my business management background, where I used to hire, train, blah blah blah, like.
That's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I want to tell you, like, I have never taught before. Like, I taught just like maybe a few seminars at school, but here I came, I had no experience. I was so scared of teaching small kids. I taught that, and then I went to Allegheny College, and I taught myself. So, like, this process is so good and great. Yeah.
That's what I figured. Like, being that my degree isn't necessarily something specific.
Yeah.
If I stay here and grow here, fine. If I stay here for a few years to get some different experience to where I can move on, like any job I've ever had, like my first job, I was there for 7.5 years. The job after that, 7 years. I mean, with the hospital, I still work at the hospital. I've been there for a little over 2 years. I've never really been one to like switch just because, or switch for money, or switch like, realistically 25 cents an hour is almost nothing in a paycheck.
Right.
It's really not by the time you break it down. But if I could stay somewhere and grow, with Wendy's, I was working through college just as like the closing sandwich maker, and I worked up to general manager. Bob Evans, I started as the bottom manager and went up to general manager. And I've always been the person that likes to, I don't mind starting at the bottom. And getting a good understanding. Because if you start at the bottom, it shows you get the experience of where those bottom people are coming from. What they are experiencing. And you can teach them the lessons that you've learned the hard way. You can teach them the good things, the bad things. And I feel like you can connect more if you've started at the bottom. Like, listen, I understand I'm a general manager now, but I was mopping bathrooms 3 years ago just like you are now.
Exactly, absolutely. No, I believe that, because, you know, the thing is that with YAP, I came into something which I had no idea about. Like, literally, like the first day I'm like, what am I supposed to do with the people? But you just learn things which you never know. And because you are like, in a way, like, okay, this is where it is, I have to figure out what I have to do. You learn to write mental note things, and then when you go to another step in your life, like another interview, another job, you're able to explain it because you were like, you know, grasping for knowledge, you know, like here and there. So.
Yeah, like when things just click.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like there'll be a whole bunch of stuff that some of you guys that have been doing this for a long time will be talking about, and I'm just like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And then you just you're like, oh.
Yeah. And even these terms are just like, they happen. I don't remember half of them, but when it comes along, you're like, okay, so this is what I learned in that 6 months time. Or something like that. You know, there's another place which is called the Bethany Christian Services.
Mhm.
I don't know. Do you know this place?
No.
Okay, it's in Meadville, and they also hire, but they deal with a lot of kids who are kids looking for adoption or parents looking for adoption. So, and this is also a very good place. So, if let's say in the future you want to apply or something like that as you're moving, you can definitely check that out. It's called. Oh, there's a bee. Okay, it's gone out. It's gone out.
You good?
Yeah.
I did film once with a bee. With the bee flying.
I had a client yesterday. He got stung by a bee, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So gotta be careful.
Well, something that like would just hurt you and I could kill somebody.
Yeah. That's so true. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh well, sorry, didn't mean to put it in that sort of.
No. But, you know, when you said that, like the first thing I thought about is that I took my friend in India to eat food, and I was like, "Yo, dude, you gotta try these prawns, man. It's so amazing." And the guy literally started having like this, and he didn't even know he had allergy. I was like, "Why did you tell me?" He's like, "I didn't know." And then we rushed to the hospital. So this made me realize.
One of the girls in that worked for me at Bob Evans, she has a tree nut allergy.
Oh, okay.
So when you think tree nut, you think like peanut, walnut, well, peanut's different, but almond, walnut, whatever. She was making a coconut cream pie and broke out. There was enough coconut
On her.
apparently, and I'm like, you are 28 years old and you've never come in contact with coconut?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And I mean, it's not like she didn't know that coconut was in the food. It's in the name of the food. So maybe she was just afraid to tell me.
Yeah.
But like,
she's like, I might risk my life for this.
yeah, it's really not. It's a pie. It's not that big of a deal. I can handle it if you can't.
Yeah. Wow, that's like so interesting. Like a
There you
person
go.
can get allergy just by touching it, not even eating it. Wow.
All right, we're going to stop this and get back on in a minute. We've been on for 25 minutes.
You've recorded for 25 minutes.
Yep.
How are you gonna upload that?